I really felt like comfortable with you. I think we both have something in common.
I like Sultana. Yes, I said sit down. He said, now me for my front.
If it was anybody else, I probably wouldn't care, to be fair. Tomorrow, when you see me and you talk to me, I'm going to take my hand in your eye.
Yeah, everything in this house happens at night. If you sleep, you snooze. If you snooze, you lose. But the only reason you're not going to snooze or lose is because I'm here for you. So I'm here for you to be able to have a good night's rest and come and get all the updates. Because last night some juicy things happened. You see that sneak peek, that very little sneak peek that I put there for MIDE and Bright. We're going to go into details of the things that happened. Yeah, they've entered gear, will I call it gear 100? No, not gear 100 yet. Yes, let's just say 80. Things are proceeding to the permanent sites. And then Sultana is just the these housemates. Anyway, at this point, nothing shocks me anymore. I'm just expecting anything. I'm literally expecting anything from them right now. So I'm just here being entertained. So let's talk about the happenings of the house after the Saturday night party. For the Saturday night party, okay, welcome back to my channel, guys. If you're new here, please do well to like, share, subscribe, and don't forget to turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. So, as I was saying, for the party, it was pretty chill. Like nothing extra happened. No crazy dynamics happened there. We just had a lot of people vibing. Joanna was good on the dance floor. Jason, Coin, Rude Boy actually owned the dance floor, and a lot of them were just vibing. It was literally vibes on vibes. I was like, at the after party is where we get the main gist. So let us just proceed straight to that. Right. So I'm beginning with Midday and Bright because of the multitude of things that happened between them. So it started off with a fight, right? And what caused the fight is because of the game that they played earlier on. They were playing a whisper game where you just whisper nasty things to anybody just amongst themselves. She herself, Fubara, I think they said Isabella was there. Some of them, like maybe five, six of them. Dede was also among, right? So Ibi Fubara whispered to Bright that about making her wet and all of that. And the next thing he grabbed her and put her on like the snooker board, and that got Mide offended,
When the
right?
girls were playing a whisper game, I be told you something like, "Can you lay down there?" You try to grab her on the pool table. Okay.
So now he tries to grab on her on the pool. So that's basically what triggered the fight. Now she said that the the whole thing is not like it's not the act that made her feel some type of way. Is him portraying himself in a certain kind of way to the other housemates and making her look funny, right? That's her own problem. And it's also because it's the same person that she has spoken about before. She has spoken about Ibifubara to him about them spending a lot of time together and all of that. So that is the one that's the one that was vexing her.
If it was anybody else, I probably wouldn't care, to be fair, because I did mine too and whatever. But I just feel like your reactions to it just made me feel like, okay, this person is definitely playing a game and trying to just impress people and just give this bad boy whatever. If you can do that, then maybe I should be doing the same.
Media has been saying, "Oh, she's doing the same, not doing the same, playing the same game." She only just says it's actions. Her actions are the opposite. She's not doing the same anything. She's like so into this whole thing. He acts like he's into it too. I believe, like I said, they're moving to the permanent sites. His babe on the outside right now. In fact, let's not talk about her yet. All right. So they kept on after she said what was annoying her. He just started begging, Baba, beg, 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 beg. So they even kneel down. I say, now so I don't know, Bright is behaving like a Yoruba demon. To be very honest, like he was just, he knelt down to like apologize and stuff. Abi he knelt down to apologize because he can sit down and have this conversation. So he was just apologizing. Kola at some point even came to apologize to her. about the situation. I say, okay, it's fine and good. Let's now proceed to other happenings, from last night. So for this whole like if late night shenanigan, that's this like under the escapades or frolicking. That's what I just call it. Like anything that's happening under the I call it frolicking. So the conversation that happened that made me even that made me even know the people that were involved. So from what I'm going to conclude on how I got the how I understood it based off of the conversation that they were having. So at first, they just showed them they were whispering something. They were whispering for the most part, but the things I heard, she just said, I've changed my mind. I changed my mind, right? Her saying I changed my mind, meaning that there was something that they discussed that they wanted to do before, and then it's looking like maybe it's not like being all that right now. And she was like, I changed my mind. And then his hands were wandering, and it kind of felt like, oh, maybe it made her feel uncomfortable. Or that was not what she wanted, because there was a point where she was like, ah, you should not. She doesn't want him to like touch her and all of that. He was not saying, but you said I should, and she said, nah, not touch. Like I didn't mean touch. Yeah. So I guess what she was asking for was different from what he was giving, and it just made her feel like uncomfortable overall. And then she was now trying to put an end to it, or put a stop to it, basically. So I caught the clip shots. I'm just gonna show you guys like the summary part of it. Yeah.
You don't need to touch. You say it's touching.
So yeah. Now at this point, Kayode now took the camera away. They were still very much awake. They were still there, like, having their little back and forth. As we all know, Kayode will not allow you see the end of it. He won't let you see it through. He will leave you to your imaginations for the rest of it. So I don't know how they, concluded, but this is gear one, I would say, or gear two. No, this is not gear one. Gear one is just basically kissing. This is gear two or gear three, right? And then um I said, sorry, I said I was going to bring in his outside babes talk later on. Now, Baba said he has a babe. He came into this house saying he has a babe, and he even said he tattooed her name on his body. I wonder, I really wonder how she's going to be feeling, like seeing all of these things. Like, it's better you go inside there and not say that you have a babe, or you're with somebody, than to go in and then you say you have somebody on the outside and you just start shipping sharp, 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 you know. So anyway, moving on. Avatar is liking K Bobo. Hmm. Another triangle or trapezium, in fact, is forming there. So she told Kocho that she likes K Bobo, and he was just like, hmm. Then while this conversation was happening, that's when they now showed us what was going on upstairs between Sultana and Jason. The very surprising, unexpected kissing situation between the two of
No,
them.
man. No. It's not like that. No, it's not.
I thought you loved Mason. I thought you liked Mason.
No, I like him as a friend, but this.
So for Mensan, she said she likes him as a friend, but like Kebobo's one is like, a different kind of likeness. But the audio now went upstairs to capture what was going on upstairs, and that's where they showed Sultana's situation with Jason. So it happened first, and then they were still there, and then it was basically like, they kissed again for a bit. I said, it's all right. It's okay. It's okay. It is very, very all right. So when it comes to like things like this, I personally don't come from a place of judgment or anything. I just feel like if you're doing something that you're not hurting anybody per se, you can carry on. Sultana is literally like in the house as a single person, and then the people that she has so far had cases with don't have anything, with anybody, anything deep with anybody. So it's okay. It's giving women in male dominated fields. That's the vibe it's giving at this point, because I remember Yemi from BB Titans. He was literally getting along with Kosi and Blue Eva, and it was literally like a thing on the outside. Anyway, moving on. For Dede and Koyin, this their sitting position caused problem yesterday. Like when you have would I say your rivals come together, your enemies come together to plot. That's literally what was going on yesterday. At some point she even like put her legs on him and stuff, and the thing just made Kola to literally start crashing out. I was like, in my presence, in my front. I said, not to her, like he was basically having a conversation with Jason where they were saying, like, okay, she has played her own game. Now it's time for them to play back. He has been saying this since play mind games, no play mind games. Anyway, he was having a conversation with Jason and venting.
Let's try. I know it's going to be hard for you and for me. Let's try. She don't use us cash quiz rich. I said sit down. He said, now me from my front. You look at it. You even stay too long. I said stand up, walk out.
The way he's saying from my front, you think that maybe they are himself and they are in some type of relationship, and then this is happening in his presence, like what you're disrespecting me kind of thing. And well, I feel like bicycle. Oh. So now himself and Jason are now coming together to like say, okay, we're also going to play a game. And then Jason now highlighted to him that himself and Sultana, they just kiss. In fact, it was asking those that were there to like tell Kola what he was up to, and they now told him that this is what he has been doing. That's Jason J. This is what he has been up to with Sultana.
This time
Yeah,
you say,
okay.
yo, let's talk. She said, don't talk to me. I said, no, what? Ask me what I do for you. What you do? What have I been doing here? Dressing up. Before dressing. Oh, you're making out with someone.
So he was basically saying that to like let Kola know that he's playing his own game. That's how he has decided to play his game. So this second case that Sultana had was more public than the first. Koyi's own is still very much a secret. Nobody is aware of it yet, which is quite interesting to be honest. Just Jason's own now, everybody don't know. And Victory is still saying, I like Sultana. Victory that was saying that, in fact, let me not jump the gist. So, I'm still on the plotting situation. Emissy was telling Kola that Dede likes him, but she's playing mind games, but she doesn't even know how to play the mind games. But that Dede likes him. I don't know why I keep touching this microphone, but that Dede likes him and stuff. Then also he went inside, and himself, Jason J, Sultana, and Gigi Jasmine, they were like, let them form an alliance and all like play this whole game together. Right? I don't know how they want to form the alliance. Alliance that was scatter na na na.
I'm sure she likes you. She does. She's playing mind games. And she's not good at that. She's not good at mind games.
And I'm ready to play that game. It's $1 million now. It's $1 million.
You flying away.
Yes, I'm ready for my life.
I'm just gonna laugh. I have nothing more to say about that situation. Like, okay, so what's going to be the game plan? Is it going to be Gigi coupling up with Jason and see I'm using coupling up like it's Love Island. Is it going to be Gigi coupling up with Jason and Sultana coupling up with Kola? Or what is it going to be? What is it going to be? Then Gigi and Victory, I did not understand them sitting down to have this conversation, and I don't know why she sat down to do that. I don't know whether it's the alcohol or whatever, but I was not feeling the conversation. So she was talking to Victory about like their whole situation and how she has been feeling about it, right?
I thought that I found my person, friendship, relationship, whatever the outcome was. Like, I really felt like comfortable with you. I think we both have something in common. The quiet one has taught us that we have a little bit too much pride. None of us were gonna say shit to each other unless our best man culture came and put it together.
From what she said, apparently culture brought them together, like to have a conversation. But regardless, why do you have to have this? Like, it's not by force. It's honestly not by force for you guys to have this conversation. This person obviously has no atom of likeness. I would not even say from the place of shipping or anything. This person doesn't like you one bit because aside the shipping thing, even as a friend, he has not really been acting like a friend would. So even if his friendship that you guys had, he has not been, he has not been a friend. Neither has he been a lover or whatever it is. So why? What are you trying to do? And again, on the other hand, herself and Sultana is almost like they're getting closer and closer. So I think there's a motive behind that thing from Gigi's angle. I guess she wants herself and Sultana to be very close if so that she will block any potential of Sultana and Victory having anything, right? So at least she'll be able to say that, oh, this person is very close to me, you betrayed me and all of that. I think there's something to it now. I'm beginning to see, something more to that closeness, right? And then, they still talked about they just talked for a little bit. Victory didn't seem so interested, but he just spoke small. He looked it wasn't so high because later on he was having a conversation. I wouldn't call it highness, but he was just acting a bit uninterested. And then Gigi now said like they should have the conversation tomorrow. He said, yeah, that is better they have the conversation tomorrow. And then she now said, um she was trying to see whether he was like like himself and not like extra tipsy. And she asked him, what is one thing that sober Gigi would know that you should say one thing. He now brought up the scenario of when he asked her for knacks earlier on in the show, and that was his own thing that he decided to bring up that sober Gigi would know.
I really wanted to dance with you, but I didn't want to make it awkward.
I
So,
really wanted to come to you. I don't know what was in your mind, Gigi.
do you want to talk in the morning when you're sober?
Yeah.
You're gonna remember this conversation? Ask me something that only sober Gigi would know.
Do you want to have sex right now?
No.
Cool. Really talk my shit to Gigi anyhow, like she was for me. I just want to.
Of all things, of all examples to give, that's the one he decided to give. You guys know that earlier on, like that's just the first few days that himself and Gigi coupled, he was asking her for knacks, right? And that's kind of like it's part of the reasons why I feel like they broke off, or part of the reasons why he even got to her in the first place. And then he saw that she wasn't going in that direction, and then he decided to move or something. I think that kind of influenced everything. But that's the example he gave. Then not long after, he was telling Kocho that he likes Sultana and he's trying to. That's where now there he won't pitch intent. Culture told him that it's not going to work. You know that these people are close, as Sultana and Gigi and stuff. So, and then other things, other dynamics in the house, right?
You, I don't talk to you, don't. That's one thing, what I want to do is not what I like Sultana. Yes, I do. You say you know if you happen. Yeah, it fits.
Tonight fit. Let's be watching now. The triangle or trapezium, whatever shape they are forming at this point, continues. Meanwhile, Kumi is going through a lot. Isabella has put the man through a lot. Isabella has put him through a lot. So, they had an issue, after the party. During the party, they were dancing together, like everything was chill and everything. After the party, I don't know what exactly happened. They didn't show us, but they apparently had an issue, and they were just trying to advise Kumi to just move on from the whole thing. Damboski said that with the way she's even moving, she's trying to tell you that if you guys are married, she can go outside and knock outside and everything. That he should stop allowing all these things to get to him. Da, da, da. So, okay, oh, this kind thing. Later on, he Kayokumi went outside and he was being all distressed.
I know how things how. But my guy, you are not compatible. If that's the way she wants to punish you for doing a little thing, she let you know say all about it, she will not around man. Clearly.
Somebody said that Kayukumi has moved from village prince to palace guard. He has been dethroned with all these things that he's doing and all his positions. Anyway, let's not dwell on this because now them sabi tomorrow now himself and Isabella they'll be holding each other. I think Isabella has actually just moved on because herself and Capable they do the whole cuddling thing and who whatever is going on there, I don't know yet. But Kaikumi is going through a lot. He'll soon start growing gray hairs. Every day he's done, he's done, he's done, but his actions are not done. Right. And then moving on to Faith and Emissy. Emissy wants to give Faith gray hair too. Like she some days, especially when she drinks and after like their party or something, she literally makes his life a living hell. Like she would torment, she would taunt him. I say last night was so crazy. She just kept like following him around, and at some point he even said something about her assaulting him. That this thing she's doing is assault and stuff. Right? So she just kept following him around, just literally following him like his shadow.
It makes you do weird stuff. And look,
Tomorrow, when you see me and you talk to me, I'm going to take my hand in your eyes.
do you know you're assaulting me?
I want to tell you something, just like I want you to know that call me dumb. Unfair.
I have things to do. You're stopping me
I'm
from.
going to do you that.
Honestly, for me, I'm just gonna say that Emissy needs to calm down. She needs to take a step back. If someone is saying they are not comfortable with something, even if he's smiling or his countenance is saying something, if they say they're not comfortable with it, just like take a step back. Because if if he decides to take it up and is telling everybody like this person is always on to me this way, this way, this way, it could become something really big. So if someone is not comfortable with something, just like take a step back. And that's just what I'm really going to say about it. Because he has been complaining and now he's saying assaults. He even said she's taking advantage of him and all of that. So she should take a step back and just like, not joke with someone in a way that they do not want to be joked with, right? And yeah, that's basically it for this video. What else will happen? Yeah, Koi and Ruboy, they are just saying about things happening in the house. And honestly, Koi is very much aware of like the things that are going on in the house. He's playing his own game and he knows that he's causing problem or he's causing conversations here and there. Let's just see how things are going to continue to unfold, right? So thanks for watching, guys. I'm so freaking exhausted. But I'm just going to end this video here, guys. Thanks for watching. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. And bye. Love you. Kisses.